Jamie Purviance is here. He's just written a new Weber's Big Book of Burgers, and it's waiting for you to go fetch yourself some because there's a lot of burgers into this, and more than just cheeseburgers. 160 different kind of burgers?
You could have a burger every day, all summer, and never repeat one.
Not really?
Yeah.
Is it just different cheeses on these things?
No. It's a little more complicated, a little more interesting than that.
All right. Well, give us a few tips. Travis is here, and
Sure.
I know I'm
What's your
starting to
secret,
salivate.
All right, well, let's start with the basic, the beef burger, right? The traditional. We want to make brilliant burgers here. Sometimes you make an ordinary beef burger, right? I'm not saying you specifically, but...
Well, if you just called me ordinary, yeah, I heard that.
Here's how you make it brilliant.
Okay.
I've got 5 steps to burger brilliance.
Okay.
One of them is to actually preload the burger with some moisture, okay? You're going to lose moisture when the burger is on the grill. So if you add a little bit of Worcestershire sauce, sometimes a little bit of grated onion.
Okay.
Call it joist. It's juicy and moist.
Juicy and moist. I like that.
Yeah.
We want juicy and moist. And so we're going to add
She just cannot stay out of the kitchen, just so you know, no matter how hard she tries.
Sorry, I'll be quiet.
All right, so we're mixing it all
together. The burgers
together.
have to be moist going onto the grill because they're going to lose a little bit while they're grilling.
Can you overdo that?
You can definitely overdo it. Yeah, you make kind of a pasty texture, and then the burger is sort of pasty.
Yeah.
So you don't want to
overdo that.
So
okay.
don't overdo that, and then make your burgers all the same size so they cook in the same amount of time. Right? That makes sense.
I have issues though. It shrinks.
It does shrink, and I've got a technique for dealing with that.
Okay.
All right. It shrinks, and it also creates a dome. What I sometimes call the meatball effect, you know, when it just comes off the grill looking like a meatball.
Yeah.
Then you put it in the bun, and the first bite is just all
bun.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
Speaking of, how are your buns over there? Are they good? Are they good?
My buns are in the chair.
No, I meant it because that's part of the burger experience. Because if you bite into a bun as dry, it's not. Those look delicious, by the way.
They are good.
I think everybody's taking
So here's the
buns.
technique.
Yeah.
You make a little well using your thumb or the back of a spoon. Just about 1 inch or so wide, about a ½ inch deep. And then what happens is as the burger wants to shrink, that center just rises up to perfectly flat.
So it doesn't finish cooking like that? It doesn't have the indentation in it, or will that stay in?
The indentation will not be apparent in the end. You'll just have a perfectly flat surface.
Had you seen that before?
You can pile on your toppings.
I knew the secret, yeah.
You knew
the secret.
Oh, smarty pants. I didn't know that. That's good. I'm going to try that.
Okay, so this is ready for the grill now.
Okay.
The 5th tip, actually, I didn't share all of them with you. You have to get the book for that, I suppose.
Sure.
The 5th tip is handling the heat, right?
Okay.
You want to handle the heat of the grill, not the heat handle you. That means a few things. One, it means keeping the lid down as much as possible. Okay? That's going to speed up the cooking process, which is going to make a juicier burger. It's also going to trap the smoke that develops in there. That's part of a really good tasting burger, right? That outdoor smoky flavor. It's also going to prevent flare-ups. You actually only want to turn the burger once, believe it or not.
Get out.
How many times do you turn your burgers?
50 or 60. I'm not kidding. I do. I just sit there.
I get impatient with it. And
I'm like, I always think it's going to cook faster.
The problem with that is that, well, because you want to develop a really nice crust on the outside. And if you turn it every 30 seconds or so, you're getting these little bits of crust, like sort of half-developed or quarter-developed bits. It just doesn't taste as good. Also, you tend to make the burger fall apart that way.
Sure.
You're
so
prematurely lifting
keep
it.
the lid on before you actually, touch it to turn it over?
A burger this thick, about 3-4 minutes. Just leave it alone.
Per side.
Leave it alone.
Per side.
Per side, right.
Okay.
And big tip here, do not smash the burger. So many people go in with a spatula and they're pressing down, I think trying to speed up the cooking.
All the flavor goes away.
you're just pushing out juice and fat. That's the stuff you want in your mouth.
Yeah, Kim. Don't smash your burger.
Yeah, Kim, don't smash the burger,
All right,
Kim.
you have, and I'm still getting my head around this because I love burgers, and you say you have a perfect meatless burger?
I do, yeah.
All right, lay this one
There are
on
a few
me.
of them in the book, actually. A lot of vegetarian burgers and other very sort of surprising burgers. Bison and turkey and fish. And it's really, we're sort of in the renaissance of burgers now, where anything goes, you know, and people are reinventing it.
Cool.
So a vegetarian burger, it starts with a food processor. Actually, it really starts with a saute pan, because you want to saute some onion and bell pepper and garlic.
Okay.
This is sort of operating like the Worcestershire sauce in the beef burger. It's going to release a lot of
I'm going to throw jalapenos
juice.
in there. Could I throw jalapenos in there?
Absolutely, yeah.
I put a little. I don't have any.
I have a little
I do.
sriracha sauce, which is sort of
same thing.
Yeah, creating a little bit of heat. There are a lot of ingredients in here, and that's really one of the keys to making a good vegetarian burger. If you just use beans and maybe a little bit of breadcrumb, It's going to be kind of boring. It's going to be sort of bland.
Can I try? Well, you're still doing. Are you doing the meatless one over there? Are you guys trying that? Is it good?
Really good.
So
Very
good.
So this
Fantastic.
It's very
corn and a little bit of egg.
What does the egg do?
It holds it together. It
like a
binds
binding
everything
agent?
together.
Sure.
Yep. A little bit of breadcrumb. We've got some cilantro in here. A little bit of yogurt is going to really help to make this moist.
Really?
Yeah. This is a secret ingredient. Sharing it just with you.
Wow.
Lime zest, lime juice. And then what you want to do is just pulse that. Maybe, Travis, you can... I gave my lime juice in there.
There you go.
Just give that a couple of pulses. You really don't want to puree it. You don't want to let it run on high because you create, again, kind of a pasty texture.
So
you
this
want
is what
a
we're going
coarse
for.
texture, just like this, yeah. Nice. Right? Perfect.
There
You
we
the man.
go. That's.
I can press a button.
Yeah, there you go.
So, as you can see, this is pretty moist.
Button pusher.
If I were to go to the grill right now with this, it would probably stick and it might fall apart. So another key to making a really good meatless burger is to put it on a tray and actually refrigerate them for probably 1 to 3 hours. And that's going to firm them up. They're still going to have all that great juice in there, but they're going to be much easier to handle on the grill.
It's been about 3 minutes. Is it ready to flip?
Look, will you please let Jamie run the kitchen?
I'm trying.
You know, I'm glad you asked. What you do is you kind of check it with the edge of the spatula, and if it's still sticking, leave it alone.
It'll release itself.
Close the lid, let it go another
Release
minute.
you into the
I
wild.
will release you.
So let's get one of these. This one I actually like to do on a griddle. You can do it right on the grate if you want, but a griddle is just the safest way to do it. And see how now it gets this nice, beautiful brown crust on the outside, just like a great beef burger, juicy in the center. I finished it up with a little bit of a yogurt sauce with garlic and cilantro.
Well, pull one of those bad boys off. I want to try it. I know Travis would like to, and we would like to thank our friends over at Whole Foods at 3rd in Fairfax and Los Angeles for the wonderful ingredients you see before you. We also want to thank Weber Grill, and Weber is giving one lucky home and family viewer, it could be you, your very own Genesis EP330 grill, just like this one, so you can make wonderful, delicious recipes at home. And so many more things. All you have to do, it's so simple to win this. Just like us on Facebook. We like you, so like us back. Post your favorite grilling pictures to our page, and we will select the winner at random. Contest ends Friday, the 20th of June at 12 o'clock midnight Pacific time. How's it? Good?
Can you wrap your gums around that?
We can try.
At the same time?
There you go. Good. Eat up. Eat up. Thank you so much, Jamie, for being here. More great grilling ideas. Be sure to pick up Jamie's new cookbook, Weber's Big Book of Burgers.